waking up this morning was like very, very hard. Yeah, it was very hard. But after you just like get up and do something, like take a shower, it starts to get a little better. And then you start to be able to go out with your day. It's interesting because whenever you start to read books like Meditations of Marcus Aurelius, and he talks about the hard days where you're unable to get up and you don't want to get up, and then in that moment of reading that paragraph or learning that lesson, you make this thought of, okay, so when this happens, I need to think about this lesson that I've just learned. But when it does happen, like this morning, you don't really think about Marcus Aurelius. You don't really think about that lesson that you've learned when you read that book or that chapter. You're just too focused on that moment of not being able to wake up. And it's quite strange. So I think that Stoicism and some lessons in the book, the idea is not to remember the quote or remember what was said, right? But the idea is being able to come up and create a lesson that is very similar to what that quote said. Right? For example, Marcus Aurelius says, when you find it hard to wake up in the morning, find and learn that it is your lesson to wake up and do work, right? But in that instance, I didn't think of that. I did not think of that. I just thought of, okay, but my brain told me that I just need to wake up and at least do something, right? So the idea is there, but they're different. The words are different, but the idea is there. Marcus Aurelius says, we are born to work. For me, it was to get up and do something. There was an idea of just doing things without thinking about it. That was the middle man between the two ideas. So you have to read books. You won't remember everything, especially Stoicism, that it won't be applicable in the exact moment. But deep down in your subconscious, the idea resides. So you gotta read more books. More books will be able to solve